Good morning from Houston, Texas. My name's Kayne Smith. I'm the Director of Transportation for Cypress Fairbanks ISD. One good thing about today is actually a teacher work day and student holiday in Cy-Fair. So we will not be busing any kids today. Our drivers have in-service trainings all day today. But the kiddos, including my own two, are sleeping in this morning, which I'm sure a lot of the city of Houston will be doing today. So I am about to head to my office. I live in the Cy-Fair district, work in the Cy-Fair district, and my office is about 40 minutes away from where I live. So I'm gonna go ahead and head that way, and we'll talk in a little bit. So right here is Miss Cheryl Hill. Miss Hill is the Assistant Director of Transportation for Cy-Fair. Miss Hill, how long have you been with us?
43 years.
43 years. So you've seen a lot in those 43 years. How many high schools did we have when you first started?
1.
And how many do we have now?
12.
So Miss Hill has seen a lot of growth in this district. She has been a great person to keep by my side. She is very knowledgeable. I love to bounce ideas off of her. We talk a lot, we share a lot of ideas, a lot of thoughts, and she brings a lot of great suggestions to the table. She is my boots on the ground when I can't be, when I'm stuck in meetings half the day. She can go out there and support our different transportation centers, support our area director. So she's been a great asset to have. She is not allowed to retire anytime soon. She is going to be here with me for at least 12 years, which is when I could retire. And I can see you shaking your head in the screen. She doesn't know yet, but she's going to be here for at least 12 more years. So as we walk around, one of the things that we get to see every day at our West Green facility is the continued progress that we're seeing in Cy-Fair ISD with the growth of our community and the new construction. Just when this building opened about 6 years ago, we were basically out here by ourselves. And as you can see now, this area, which looks empty, is going to be about 2,000 homes that are being built. Just a short 6 months ago, it was a ranch, and now we're having a whole master plan community being added out here. So that involves more students, more schools, and of course more buses. So we always have to stay up to date as to what's going on, all the new growth in our district. We have added about 3,000 students already since the start of this school year. So it's continued progress, continued growth in our district. And it's exciting to watch, it's exciting to see the people coming into our district and all the new families and new students that we get to serve. So there it is, what used to be a ranch. See new homes already being constructed out there. It's amazing how fast they can build, and almost faster than at times we can put the maps in our system and add the new students. But we knew it was coming, so we already had a plan in place before the start of this school year. We already got these students on route, or this neighborhood on route. So we're just waiting for our students to start showing up, and we'll have a bus for them. You know, now I realize when Ruth called me and asked me to do this, I should have invested in a selfie stick because, you know, this is a good workout for my arm right here. But here we are, Miss Hill and I outside. We're every once in a while we just like to come outside and take a walk and discuss work matters or, you know, Astros. As you can tell, it's sports day today, so I couldn't decide. Astros, Texas Longhorns. The winning team obviously is here, and we're not going to talk about that. But we're out here walking our West Green facility right now and just enjoying the beautiful weather. We don't get very many days like this in Houston, so we're going to appreciate it when we have it. And it looks quiet out here right now, but right now we got our fuel team fueling buses, we're washing buses, and we have a number of drivers that look for extra hours, and we always try to oblige by giving opportunities during the day to help out around the center. And that helps with our retention. That helps keep drivers motivated, morale up by giving them extra opportunities to just help out. So here we are, enjoying the beautiful day. Still have not eaten lunch yet. That's okay. I think a lot of us, we work throughout the day, and the next thing we know, it's PM route time, and we haven't eaten yet, but it is what it is. We track the data for every applicant that we receive in Cy-Fair and find out where they heard about us from. And one of the top categories is the advertisements on the side of school buses. So you can see right here we have now hiring bus drivers. You can see our branding, and we have this on the side of a couple hundred of our school buses. Contact information, everything. So when they see this going down the road, they can get the number, give us a call, apply. We interview within 24, 48 hours max and get them in as fast as we can so we can start them through training. But this has been a very successful way for us to get people in to our district and to our department and come help us out and drive a bus. Here at Bridgeland High School this afternoon, it's about 2:35. School's going to get out in about 5 minutes, and you can see our 40 route buses are already staged, ready to pick up the 70% of the student body that rides buses at this campus. That's about what we average at all of our campuses, anywhere from about 70 to 75% ridership. That is one of the benefits of the way we establish transportation guidelines. Every student who is enrolled in our district is eligible to ride a bus. So we do have a large number of students who utilize our bus service every single day. So I try to come out to the campuses as much as I can and see our drivers, observe the loading or unloading process, talk to the campus, see how everything's going, and just like to be out and be visible. One of the great things about our district also is the fact that most of our buses park under covered parking. We'll actually have 1,004 covered bus parking spots when the new transportation center opens in March. This helps out with just really helping keeping the buses in great shape. You can look at our fleet. Our fleet looks new. Our fleet looks well maintained, taken care of. We wash them on a regular basis. We have a great preventative maintenance program here where we're checking our buses out constantly. Bobby Williams, our Assistant Director of Fleet Services, does a great job overseeing and assisting our 5, soon to be 6 shops. But also, arguably more importantly, is the fact that it helps out with driver morale. The drivers can pre-trip their buses under here regardless of what the climate is outside. Keeps the buses cool on a hot summer day, hot spring day, sometimes hot winter day in Houston. And if it's, like I said, pouring down rain out here, they're protected while doing their pre-trip inspection. And a lot of times we'll even bus the drivers from the office out to the stalls to where it just helps them not be in the elements. Because they do have a long morning and a long afternoon, and we want to make sure they're as comfortable as can. So we made it upstairs, and we're going into our HR suite. And right here is the Fernando Zambrano. Say hi, Fernando.
Hello.
Fernando is our Assistant Director of Human Resources. We have our own HR division within our department because we are a large department, and it helps us with recruitment, with hiring, with training, avoids any delays because we're not really in competition with any other of the departments or campuses in the district. And it also helps us out when we have to go through employee investigations or any kind of employee assistance that we need to provide. So Fernando does a great job with us. This is a position I held a few years back before I became the director. He does a great job with us, and he, like Ms. Hill, will be with me for a long time. Hi, I'm Kayne. Right here is Miss Amanda. She's our operations supervisor. Yeah, look up Amanda. There's Mr. Charles Johnson, our area director at our West Green facility. And Miss Carolyn, our supervisor over, what schools do you supervise? What feeder?
Silence.
Lake. So one of our 12 feeder patterns that we have for our 12 high schools here. And then over here at the very end, ahead of the table, is Miss Cheryl Hill, our assistant director. We are sitting here right now contemplating what we want to do for lunch because we just got done talking about some loading procedures at campuses, lost items on school buses, fueling procedures for our school buses, just a myriad of different things that we need to brainstorm and discuss to see how we can improve efficiencies in our operation. And that's one of the great things about being in this district with these fine individuals who have years of experience with us, is that when we come together, we can always come up with some solutions and work collaboratively towards finding ways to always improve and always do things better. So as you can tell through all these videos, that a lot of my day is spent in meetings, and we're a large department, so there are a lot of things that go on, and I try to do the best I can to spend some time with my staff, which Bobby Williams right there is recording me while I'm recording myself, which is weird, I guess, in a way. It's just okay.
this is gonna wind up on Facebook. But anyway, we were sitting here talking about a couple of things. One is, so we bought a lot of new buses, so we have to find a way to get rid of a lot of buses. We're about to auction some off, but we have a large number of buses at one of our facilities that we're about to use for a emergency training event in a couple of weeks. So we got to figure out what to do with those buses. So that's what we were meeting about. He is still recording me. I can still see him out of the corner of my eye. He just stopped because I called him out again. But, that's just what Bobby does. Say hi, Bobby.
Hi, Bobby.
Say hi, Cheryl.
Hi.
Thank you. This is my conference room, so this is where a lot of the meetings occur here. Hey, what can I say? We have fun. We're a fun group. Transportation can be a stressful job. The challenges that I think we all face today have by far been more than we've faced in years past. But one of the things that we have to instill upon ourselves and our teams is to have a laugh, have fun, because we can't always be serious. We can't always take ourselves too seriously. We can't always take the job too seriously. And he is still laughing. He's doing something. Oh, he's showing me the video now. So you want to see the video of me videoing. There is the video of me videoing.
I always have his back. Teamwork.
He always has my back. That's going to wind up like an in-service or something when they're doing the introduction video of me. I know. So again, as you can tell, we have to have some fun. We have to have a laugh every once in a while. The positions we hold are of very high responsibility. And yes, we do have to take our jobs seriously every single day. But you put a good team around you, you have a good group of individuals that work with you, and it can make it an enjoyable experience. And we are in the most rewarding career field there is in educating children. And for every one of you out there who are responsible for the transportation of children, you are heroes. You are heroes in your communities. You are heroes in the eyes of the parents who rely on you to safely get those kiddos to school every day and get them home safely every day. But all I can say is enjoy what you do. Enjoy the people you have around you, just like we do here. I am blessed to have an amazing team here in Cy-Fair, and I hope each one of you have that same privilege and same opportunity to work with a great group of individuals. You don't always see eye to eye, you don't always get along, but in the end, you got to be united front. And the only time I say that we don't have to be united front is when it comes to the Cowboys fans, my secretary and Fernando. We're not going to be united in that. That's fine. We can have differences of opinion there. But other than that, we can have fun. And I encourage every single one of you to find the opportunity to have a laugh, have fun, have a good time with your team, because that's important. Good morning. It is Wednesday. It is about 6:50 a.m. I'm out here walking the bus lot this morning. Most of our morning routes have already left. In fact, our first tier, our high school, has been picked up. You can tell I kind of maybe forgot to sign off yesterday, so this is actually day 2. But I'm going to sign off this morning by just saying it's been an honor to be the STN Transportation Director of the Year for the 2021-2022 school year. I couldn't have done it without the amazing team I have here at Cy-Fair and the amazing people that I've had the privilege of working with for the past 20 years, and all of the mentors and friends and colleagues that I've made. The thing I want everybody to remember is that we're all in this together. We're all friends, we're all family. Don't hesitate to reach out to your friends, your neighbors, your colleagues, if there's ever any questions. And I do want to congratulate our 2022-2023 Transportation Director of the Year. Jennifer, you're very deserving of this award. It's always a joy to be around you, hang out with you. Wealth of knowledge, and someone who is caring, compassionate, loves your job, loves the children that you serve every day. You actually may not know this, but my niece and nephew ride your buses every single day. So I'm personally grateful for the work that you do and the passion that you have for the industry and for the students you serve. And we'll be seeing you soon.